Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Fuego's World. And in today's episode, in today's video, we are going to be talking about Lil Yachty. You know, Lil Yachty is one of the most polarizing figures in hip hop today. He has been praised for He has been praised for his catchy melodies, colorful style, and positive attitude, but also criticized for his lack of lyrical skills, mumble rap style, and controversial opinions. In this video, we will explore the rise, fall, and comeback of Lil Yachty and how he managed to stay relevant in the ever-changing rap game. Lil Yachty, whose real name is Miles Parks McCollum, was born on August 23, 1997, in Mableton, Georgia. He grew up listening to different kinds of music thanks to his father, who was a photographer for hip-hop artists. He attended Pebblebrook High School, where he worked at McDonald's and met other aspiring rappers and producers. He later dropped out of Alabama State University after 2 months to pursue his musical career. Lil Yachty got his name from his affinity for boats and yachts. He adopted the name Yachty when he moved from Atlanta to New York and added the Lil prefix as a common rap convention. He also said that he chose the name because it sounded cool and different, and that he did not want to be sued by Windex, a brand of glass cleaner that sounds similar to his real name, Miles. He also used other aliases such as Lil Boat, Nautica Boat Boy, and King Boat. In 2015, he moved from Atlanta to New York, where he lived with a friend and networked with online street fashion personalities. He also built up his own Instagram following, where he showcased his unique style, featuring bright colors, beads, and braids. He teamed up with Burberry Perry, a producer and beatmaker, and K Supreme, another rapper, and formed the collective The Sailing Team. Some of his inspirations include Soulja Boy and Lil B, who he cited as his major influences for their smart use of online platforms to connect with their fans and create their own movements. Kanye West is another inspiration, who he modeled for in his Yeezy Season 3 fashion show and who he collaborated with on the album Donda. Drake is another inspiration who featured on his hit single Oprah's Bank Account and who he looked up to as one of the biggest rap stars. Frank Ocean and Tame Impala, who he name-checked as key influences for his fifth studio album, Let's Start Here, which experimented with psychedelic rock and indie pop. Bon Iver, Black Sabbath, James Brown, and Pink Floyd, who he also referenced as inspirations for his musical evolution and creativity. Yachty's breakthrough movement came with his track One Night, which he posted on SoundCloud in December 2015. The song went viral after it was used in a comedy video on YouTube and soon caught the attention of Drake, who played it on his OVO Sound radio show. The song also appeared on Yachty's debut EP Summer Songs, which he released in August 2015. In February 2016, Yachty made his debut as a model in Kanye West's Yeezy Season 3 fashion show at Madison Square Garden, where he shared the stage with Young Thug, Vic Mensa, and Kid Cudi. He also collaborated with Drum on the hit song Broccoli, which peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned him a Grammy nomination. He also featured on Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book mixtape, which was released on May 2016. In June 2016, Yachty announced that he had signed a joint venture record deal with Quality Control Music, Capitol Records, and Motown Records. He then released his debut mixtape, Lil Boat, in March 2016, which featured guest appearances from Young Thug, Quavo, Skipper the Flipper, and his Sailing Team members. The mixtape received mixed reviews from critics who praised his catchy hooks and melodies but criticized his lyrics and delivery. Yachty defended his style, saying that he was not a rapper but an artist and that he did not care about being lyrical or having bars. Yachty followed up with his second mixtape, Summer Songs 2, in July 2016, which featured more guest appearances from Offset, G Herbo, Lil Herb, and his Sailing Team members. The mixtape also received mixed reviews, with some critics noting his improvement in versatility, but others still finding his style annoying and childish. Yachty also faced some backlash from hip hop fans and veterans who accused him of disrespecting the culture and the legends. For instance, he admitted that he could not name 5 songs by Tupac or Biggie, and that he preferred Drake and Kanye over them. He also had a heated exchange with Ebro Darden, a radio host and former program director of Hot 97, who challenged him to freestyle over a classic beat by the notorious B.I.G. Yachty failed to impress, and Ebro dismissed him as trash.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm talking to everybody because somebody recorded the whole shit and sent it to me.
Oh, we're gonna put it on SoundCloud. Make sure you go listen to it earlier.
It's on Apple Music.
No, go, but keep going. What? Okay, so they sent you the thing, and by the way, you did hear me telling Ebro I thought he was taking it the wrong way.
Yo, stop kissing his ass, man.
That was what I said.
These high school ass bars, man.
No.
Okay, and my point is to you is I feel like you got offended for the wrong idea. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, no, I'm not offended. I'm not offended at all. You used Hot 97. You said for Hot 97.
Despite the criticism, Yachty continued to gain popularity and recognition, especially among the younger generation, who embraced his fun and carefree attitude. He dubbed himself as the King of the Teens and became a leader of the so-called mumble rap movement, along with other artists like Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, and 21 Savage. He also became a sought-after feature artist, appearing on songs by Kyle, T Grizzly, ASAP Ferg, and more. He also landed several endorsement deals such as Sprite, Nautica, Target, and Urban Outfitters. His most popular song, One Night, which he posted on SoundCloud in December 2015, the song went viral. The song has over 300 million streams on Spotify and over 100 million views on YouTube. The song also peaked at number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 11 on the Hot Rap Songs chart. The song is considered to be one of the defining tracks of the mumble rap genre and a showcase of Yachty's melodic and playful style. In May 2017, Yachty released his debut studio album Teenage Emotions, which featured guest appearances from Migos, YG, Kamaya, Diplo, and more. The album was meant to capture the various moods and feelings of being a teenager and to showcase Yachty's versatility and growth as an artist. However, the album was a commercial and critical disappointment, selling only 46,000 units in its first week, which, when compared to some artists, not naming any people, is actually very good for first week sales. And receiving negative reviews from critics who found it boring, inconsistent, and immature. Yachty admitted that he was hurt by the low sales and the bad reviews and blamed his label for not promoting the album properly. He also said that he felt misunderstood and underappreciated by the industry and the fans. Yachty's popularity and relevance began to decline as he faced more competition and criticism from his peers and the public. He also got involved in several beefs and controversies, such as with Joe Budden, who called him out for being happy and not having a 360.
About how humans are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Feelings are fickle. What that means is they come and they go. Nobody is one thing forever. You cannot tell me, you would be lying to tell me that as a young man, how old are you?
19.
In this industry, in this music industry, in the music business, you are happy 24/7. That is a lie.
So
that is bullshit, and I refuse to have somebody tell me bullshit. I want to have an honest
So
conversation.
when you come from a college dorm room with no money, okay, you scamming credit
Which is
cards,
all college dorm rooms.
and you ain't getting no play with no girls. You're not getting. You have no clothes. You have no car. And you come to having 3-4 cars, you got millions of dollars, $500,000 on your body just to wear, and any kind of clothes you want, any hoes you want, how could you be upset?
Because I don't think that's where your values lie.
With Soulja Boy, who accused him of stealing his style and his girl, and with Kodak Black, who dissed him on his song Expeditiously. Yachty also faced legal troubles such as being sued for assault and battery by a fan, and being arrested for speeding and reckless driving. Yachty tried to bounce back with his second and third studio albums, Lil Bo 2 and Nothing to Prove, which he released in 2018. The albums featured more guest appearances from 2 Chainz, Trippie Redd, Lil Pump, Juice WRLD, Cardi B, and more. The albums also performed better than his debut, peaking at number 2 and number 12 on the Billboard 200 respectively. However, the album still received mixed to negative reviews from critics who felt that Yachty had lost his originality and charm and that he was trying too hard to fit in with the mainstream rap trends. Yachty also failed to produce any hit singles from the albums, and his features became less frequent and less impactful. Yachty's career seemed to be on a downward spiral. As he struggled to maintain his relevance and his fan base, he also faced more personal issues such as breaking up with his longtime girlfriend and losing his friend and collaborator Juice WRLD, who died of a drug overdose on December 2019. Yachty admitted that he was depressed and unhappy and that he felt like giving up on music. However, Yachty did not give up and instead decided to reinvent himself and his music. He took a break from social media and the spotlight and focused on his craft and his happiness. He also reconnected with his roots and influences and experimented with different sounds and genres. He also collaborated with new and emerging artists such as DaBaby, Lil Tecca, Lil Keed, and Lil Goddard, and showed his support and respect for the new generation of rap. In 2020, Yachty made his comeback with his fourth studio album, Lil Boat 3, which he released in May. The album featured guest appearances from Drake, Future, Tyler, The Creator, A$AP Rocky, Tierra Whack, and more. The album was a critical and commercial success, selling 64,000 units in its first week and receiving positive reviews from critics who praised Yachty's creativity, diversity, and maturity. The album also spawned the hit single Oprah's Bank Account, which featured Drake and DaBaby and peaked at number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song also came with a hilarious music video where Yachty dressed up as Oprah and interviewed Drake and DaBaby. The video showcased Yachty's humor and personality and earned him praise and respect from fans and peers alike. Yachty followed up with a deluxe edition of the album titled Lil Boat 3.5, which he released in November 2020. The deluxe edition featured 8 new songs with guest appearances from Playboi Carti, Lil Baby, Vince Staples, and more. The deluxe edition also received positive reviews from critics who commended Yachty for his consistency and quality. Yachty also released a collaborative mixtape with Zaytoven, Lil Keed, and Lil Goddard, titled The A-Team, in February 2020, which showcased his chemistry and versatility with the Atlanta rap scene. In 2021, Yachty continued his comeback with his fifth studio album, Let's Start Here, which he released in January 2023. The album marked a departure from his previous style and experimented with psychedelic rock, indie pop, and alternative rap. The album featured guest appearances from Kid Cudi, Frank Ocean, Mac DeMarco, and more. The album was a surprise release and received generally positive reviews from critics. Some of the producers that worked with Lil Yachty on his albums and mixtapes are Burberry Perry, a producer and beatmaker who was part of Yachty's collective The Sailing Team. He produced most of the songs on Yachty's debut EP Summer Songs and his debut mixtape Lil Boat. Zaytoven, a Grammy-winning producer who has worked with artists like Gucci Mane, Future, and Migos. He produced a collaborative mixtape A-Team with Yachty, Lil Keed, and Lil Goddard in 2020. Justin Raisin, a producer and songwriter who has worked with artists like Sky Ferreira, Angel Olsen, and Charlie XCX. He co-produced Yachty's fifth studio album, Let's Start Here, which experimented with psychedelic rock and indie pop. Patrick Wimberly, a producer and musician who was formerly part of the indie pop duo Chairlift. He also co-produced Let's Start Here and contributed to the songs I'm Not Sorry and The End. Jacob Portrait, a producer and bassist who is a member of the indie rock band Unknown Mortal Orchestra. He also co-produced Let's Start Here and worked on the songs I'm Not Sorry, The End, and I'm Not Alone. Yachty has also been nominated for a few awards. He has been nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Rap Song Performance for Broccoli in 2017, shared with Drum, MTV MTV Video Music Award for Best Collaboration for Broccoli in 2017, shared with Drum, iHeartRadio Much Music Video Award for Best New International Artist in 2017, MTV Europe Music Award for Best Video for I Spy in 2017 shared with Kyle. And from this video, we can see that Lil Yachty has gone from up to down, and he's seen the highs and the lows of the music industry, especially the very cutthroat industry of the hip hop or the rap scene. But has now put himself in a very respectable position and has earned the respect of many, many respectable artists, producers, and critics alike, as they have commended his ability to grow from the person that he was before when he first started his rap career. Well, that's it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave a comment down in the section on your thoughts on this video and Lil Yachty as an artist. What's your favorite song or favorite album of his, and what you think of his latest releases, and what you expect from him from the future. And also, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and please make sure to share this with your friends and tell your friends share this with their friends, and so on and so on. But that's it from Fuego, signing off from me.